up in my day. I have an appointment right at 9 o'clock. Like literally right at 9. So I'm actually ready to walk out the door. This is the first, Pokemon Day in 4 or 5 years, 6 years, something like that, 2019. I think that's when I started, like reacting to, Pokemon content and like directs and stuff like that. I believe, I don't recall, I'm actually on my PC looking at the Pokemon directs. Cause I have to leave for an appointment, yeah. So I had the presentations in a playlist, but I don't have a reaction on my channel anymore. I've done reaction style videos for the directs for 5 years. Since Sword and Shield. Like the inevitable launch or the debut. Same thing. Since they were announced in the late 2019 before we actually got the game. So I'm not new to the block. I just had another thing scheduled. Already, as you know, am transitioning. I don't know if you guys have kind of tell with the voice and the t-shirt and the hair. Well, it's more of a dress, but whatever. And you know, you can kind, you know. So yeah, so I'm getting ready for surgery for next year, so there's a lot of transitional stuff I'm getting ready for that on. There is also, like a hair removal and crap like that to go through, so not only am I going through the Pokemon Direct stuff, I'm going through like my personal, and it's kind of going back and forth, so if you don't want to hear it, sorry. Sorry. It's my channel. I don't kind of want to give you the content and the best for that I have. Yeah, so Pokemon Direct, it's gonna be 25 minutes long. It's gonna talk about public champions. And this is right before the Direct goes live. This is at 8:20, goes live in 40 minutes. So my predictions, I'm gonna come back to this video. But I got it right. And you saw it here 40 minutes before the Direct. If it was canceled, if my appointment is canceled, which I think it is, I think I rescheduled it for Monday. Cause they really didn't give me a reschedule date. Then I can just go ahead and do it at 9 and then go and from 9 to 10 and then go to the day program at 10. Or do a watch party at day program with all my friends. Okay, so you're probably wondering what day program is. I'm a client with Stone Incorporated. I see my therapist there, I see my case manager there. There's a lot of IRL stuff that they're there to help me. So we have a place called Horizons at the bottom. It's like the basement program, and I call it day program when I refer it outside of like the people that go there. So when I refer to day program, I'm talking about services that are needed for adults that kind of need to happen. I've been going every day. That's why I go during the day. That's why you'll see me stream anything to the afternoon. It's just something that I don't know. So say I go there from 10 to 3. I stream from 5 to 10 p.m. usually. Sometimes a little earlier or later for an hour or two. So bear with me on all of that. Yeah. So that's kind of where we are, and that's where we want to go. I'm looking at Tears of the Kingdom from last night, 13 views. Pretty awesome. Go check that out if you want more. I'm gonna be doing Pokemon Go, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, playthroughs, ZA playthroughs, Octopath Zero playthroughs. But it's not gonna be consistent. It's gonna be like at the time that I feel it. Because there's not really a schedule yet, and I don't really have a lot of viewers about like 100 on every video. Then I'll be like, alright, I kind of need to sit down and have a consistent 3-hour block 4 times a week. To like schedule my brain to be like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, stream. Friday I'm busy. Monday I'm usually pretty open. Tuesday afternoon I'm usually tired because I have all my errands on Tuesdays. And Thursday afternoon is kind of hit or miss. So it's because I have therapy and a bunch of other stuff going on. So it's like, that's why Monday morning or Friday mornings I have my laser appointment, which is what I'm going to. That I like have to go and do. So it's like I'm trying to find a good time to balance everything, but also work on streaming. If that means getting up early, if that means going late. It's a jungle of messes. The reason I keep looking outside is how the birds are chirping out in the yard, which means it is getting close to spring when the birds start to flock my bush. And also my ride should be here in like 15 minutes, so I always keep an eye out. I don't want them to show up and be like, hey, I'm here, and then I'll be like, be all like frantic trying to get my things ready. What else do I need to talk about this in this video? So I talked about the direct. Oh, my predictions. Damn it, I got so left-sided, left-brained, and I was like, my predictions. So sleep. There's an event with sleep. I can look at Discord real quick, because I know for a fact I've kept up to date on Discord. So Zapdos is in Pokemon Unite. There's a Go celebration with the Ditto costume. There's the 30th anniversary logo. There's a Hatsune Miku. They're gonna talk about the 30th day, 30 years since Pokemon Red and Green in Japan. They're gonna talk about Procopia and Fire and Leaf Green coming out. They're gonna talk about 5 Day Wonders for Pokemon TCG. They're gonna also probably talk about the latest Go, maybe even Go Fest. They're probably gonna talk about the Max Battles in March. The next Community Day, which is the 14th for Pokemon Go. They might have been sprinkling some of the treehouse, footage. I've been into a blank because I'm like trying to grind on a Pokemon game as well as talk to you guys. That's how my brain's being like flipped on and off. So there's a lot, and I mean a lot of like stuff that is coming up, that is being moved on, that is being consistent, that is there. Yeah, so if you want to follow me, there's gonna be more content later today. If you don't, that's fine. Feel free to sub or not. Subs do help the channel grow, and it helps me like figure, okay, now we're at a certain threshold, now we can start really doing things and putting together. I am a one-woman show, so I am only one person. I can only do so much at a time. I try my best to do it when I feel like it, not when I'm obligated to. Yes, this is a job, but it's a job that I'm trying to gradually go back to after like 5.5 years of being off. I love streaming. I love the community. It's something I love to do. It's just something that I'm like, I do not want to feel pressure to make content like I did. Because the more pressure I feel making content, the more live streaming service is gonna be there, and the less edited I can do. Because I don't feel like all I'm doing is editing, streaming, go to bed, wake up, edit, stream, go to bed, wake up, edit, stream. There's no time for like events on like Nexus. I play Pokemon Nexus. It is a fan game. It is a grindy game. I love the community. I'm actually on it right now. That's why the keyboard is right in your face, like my face. Because I'm a leader, so I have to keep up with my clan members. And we're working on videos and trying to grind. I only have 2 hands, I only have 1 computer. It's kind of juggly. So I try to stream when I feel like I'm bored with Nexus. And if I'm bored with streaming, I go ahead and I died. I try to go ahead and like play Nexus and do something else. That's it for me. I gotta start getting ready and put my bag together for day program. I will be back after that at some point. I'm supposed to be getting my car back today or sometime, maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday. So like, we're waiting on a portion of the payment to be paid by a third party. It is a church. I don't like this. One thing about me is I'm very much not a churchy person. And I'm not a Christian either, so like I don't have the moral Christian values anymore. I mean, if you guys know me and know the channel, I'm a Buddhist. I have been Buddhist for a very long time, like 4 or 5 years, 3 or 4, something like that now. I do meditate. I do pray upon, or I meditate upon death. Like there's a lot of Buddhist religion things that I do, which is the polar opposite of Christianity. So they're like completely on the other ends of the spectrum. So that's why I personally don't align with it. It's not considered the channel, it's not considered who I am. I get very high wavelengths and low wavelengths with Buddhism. But a lot of people are just staying in the middle, and that's what I've been doing, is enjoying the middle way, basically. Enjoying suffering, but also try to enjoy some enlightenment too. And I'm not trying to fool anyone to get into the indoctrination. It's just, hey, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in what you're saying. But I also can agree and disagree with your ideology or your point of view, and agree to disagree. Disagreeing's not a bad thing. But yeah, I mean, I'll go back to the direct. So you'll have a lot of what I've already spoken about, and I'm hoping these show Gen 10. There's been a lot of rumors about Generation 10, in circulation lately. So Wind Waves. So I'm expecting at the end to be a lot of Gen 10. I mean, obviously it's gonna be hard for me not to be excited. Cause I get all the notifications from Serbia on Discord, on our community Discord as well, so you're never without updates. Like, oh, I didn't see that. No, it was on Discord. It was in the news section. And it's automatically from Serbia themselves by servers, so you can just keep up to date anytime Serbia posts. You'll get it. You know, you don't have to go on Twitter or X or whatever and be like, oh, I didn't see that. Or you're not curated for it. It's another thing. So, yeah. Just a lot of things for Pokemon Day. I will see you guys later on tonight at around 4 or 5. And I will go through the Pokemon Day announcements. I mean, if my ride doesn't show, it's